Hey, welcome to Crystal's Journey and welcome back. So, yes, y'all, we uploaded a video talking about leaving YouTube and a chit chat. And I will post that video in the description box for anybody that hasn't got a chance to see. I've had a little over a day or so to think about things. I talked to my good friend Cheryl. Me and her met here on the YouTube platform, and we've been best friends ever since. And I appreciate her just love, her grace, her friendship, everything. I appreciate that, Cheryl. It was nice to talk and just have somebody else's view and advice to help. Sometimes you need that to be able to look at a situation a little bit differently and think, okay, well, maybe that's another option for me. Maybe that is a possibility. With YouTube, I have done it on and off for 10 years. This channel that I have now, this was not my very first channel for many reasons. Me losing my password, getting a new cell phone. I think one of the channels I locked myself out of and I never did get back into. But I've had quite a few channels here on the platform. Y'all heard me talk a lot about the video yesterday about wanting to see my numbers do better and wanting to be monetized. That is not the most important thing to me here on the platform. I think I just went through kind of a burnout rate. And I think you can do that in a lot of areas of life. It ain't necessarily got to be when you do videos. I think I really just hit a burnout rate, and where I have put time and energy and effort and money into the platform, I got discouraged. So it was very, very, very helpful to have my good friend Cheryl reach out to me and me and her talk and share our opinions and views and ideas and stuff like that about YouTube, because it gives me a whole different process in a way of thinking versus the way I was. So what I'm going to say now is I do want to continue doing YouTube videos. I do want to remain a variety channel because I don't want to categorize my channel to doing specific videos. I am one of those, my personality's kind of all over the place. One day I might declutter the heck out of my trailer. The next day I might be geared in and wanting to do school most of the day. The next day I might not want to do nothing at all but sit out in the sunshine. Some days I want to do 3, 4, 5, 6 and completely down on the list. And that's even when I'm not uploading videos or sharing videos here on the platform. That's just me. My husband gets tickled at me because my brain goes da 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 da. You know, literally, I'm like here 1 minute and there the next minute, and that is an area I'm trying to work on too, because I want to be able to focus on specific goals and complete things and finish things. But at the same time, I also, really, really, really enjoy having a personality to where I'm able to have the energy, have the strength, have the mindset to want to accomplish things that I put on my to-do list, or to want to just get up and go if I feel like I need to, or just step back and take a break. I enjoy that. Growing up as a kid, my dad was like that. I don't know if my dad would even admit that. That lighting's kind of weird right there. The sunlight, I apologize about that. So it's not my camera, it's the sunlighting, the way it's hitting down. But, my dad was always like that growing up, and my dad's a really, really, really smart man. Me and my dad went through a phase where we didn't talk for a little while, and then we started back talking, but he's always been like that, 1 minute, he might be out, work, he's doing his thing. Next minute, he's over at someone's place building a deck, he's building a deck for somebody. Next minute, he might be out in his yard, picking up the yard and checking on his, I think they have chickens and a rooster. He might be out checking on his chicken and rooster. And that's me all day long. I don't think that will ever change. I don't think that will ever go away. I think I will learn how to, when I know that I need to and I have to, will gear in more to what I need to. But at the same time, I'm grateful for that. But I think now with YouTube, I want to just be able to upload like me and Cheryl talked about. I just want to upload when I want to upload. I don't want to keep it to know. It usually has usually been Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and then I would say some days in between, because some days I'd upload, and it might not be those days that I given. I want to upload when I just feel like uploading, and it might be me coming on doing a chit chat, it might be me doing a devotional reading, it might be me cleaning something, it might be me just saying, hello, I hope y'all have a blessed day, it's a sunny day outside. I'm not going to spend a lot of extra energy and effort worrying about sound, lighting, little things like how long it takes the video to upload, if I'll ever hit the 1K mark, because those are the things I got sidetracked with, and I think that's where my joy part and my peace kind of started slipping away from me. I kind of got lost in that, and I think the only reason I did get lost in that is because I have done YouTube for a while. I did hit a burnout rate. I do enjoy doing videos, you know, all those little things, you know, and then you do get discouraged sometimes, you know, and then I felt like my mind kind of shifted away from the importance of what my channel was about and to something it shouldn't have. Now, to say it won't still, and that I wouldn't be thrilled if it does, one day hit its goal, and we do get monetized, is one thing. But I'm not going to focus on that. My goal is to just bring you videos when I want to bring videos. I will do the best I can. I mostly record from my phone. I have been using my camera. I haven't been using it a lot. I know there's a couple things I still want to learn and figure out with the camera. I have not honestly spent a lot of time messing with the camera. That's why I don't really record from it too much. But I mostly use my phone when I record. And I just want it to be fun and joy. I just want it to be a place to where, at this point, when I really stop and I looked at all the comments and I listened to what a lot of y'all say and your opinions and stuff of it, I just want it to be a place where you can come and you can see into my life. You can see how I do things, or, you know, because ultimately I do have a good chunk of my family here. I mean, a good chunk. Probably about 50% of my channel. I'm not sure on the exact amount or the number, but probably about 50% or more of my YouTube channel is family. My sister Kim's daughter did videos. My brother did videos for a long time with music. He don't do them anymore. My mom's mom and dad, they're in their 80s. They watch me every day. My sister Kim and her boyfriend watch my channel a lot of times. My middle son Christopher, he does videos on and off occasionally. He loves the outdoors and gaming and basketball. My stepmom, she messaged me anytime I haven't uploaded and I haven't done a video. She's so sweet. I love you, Joyce. Anytime I haven't uploaded and I've been gone for a few days, she'll message me, hey, Crystal, are you doing a YouTube video today? I'm just checking in. Is everything okay? She always checks in on me when she doesn't see I'm uploaded. Same way with my grandparents. So that really was like, between mine and Cheryl's conversation and talking about the advice and the ideas and different things, she helped my thought process and my mental state, the way I was feeling about that. And all that was real. Everything you seen was real. That was not me trying to get attention or trying to earn myself up to the 1K by boo-hooing. What I was saying to you was the way I was feeling. That was where I was at that moment. But as the day went on and I started seeing the comments and then people reaching out to me, you know, because a lot of you do have my personal information outside of YouTube, it was almost like God. I felt it. Like, you know, just very genuineness. Like, Crystal, you've got friends and you've got family here. And let me tell you, a lot of my friends, like my friend Cheryl, she's more like a sister to me. You know, honestly, I feel like we're sisters, not, you know, more than best friends. That's what we became through YouTube. And for my family, I haven't got a chance, and I don't know when I will, and I don't know how soon. I hope one of these days I will get to move home, and I hope that, you know, I will be able to, you know, visit and see. But there's a possibility that, you know, things ain't going to happen when I want them to. And this is a good way, a very, very good way. The good Lord reminded me, Crystal, this is a good way that your family, your loved ones, your friends get to see your life. They get to see Mason. They get to see and enjoy you, your ideas, your things, and, reviews and things you share. And I don't say that with no attitude or, oh, look at me, I'm someone special. I say that because that means a lot to me. I mean, man, I don't want to cry again today, but like my mom's mom and dad, I haven't got to see them in, wow, it's been 20, 25, 30 some odd years last time I got to go down there and visit. Not because I haven't made time to go down there and see them. A lot of things have come up between both of us. We went down in 2020 when I met my first grandson and spent time, but we really didn't have the money and the funds to be down there any longer than 2 weeks. I mean, it took just about everything we had trying to make that trip. We do have plans of moving now that switched, and I'm not going to go into that. I will share that later on if it does happen, moving and things being easier on us. But at the same time, it's expensive. I mean, gas prices, food, traveling. I mean, it's expensive. My husband doing electrical work, and he's done electrical most of his life. Before that, he was a DJ. He was a DJ in the clubs. But it took my husband traveling for work just to make a family of 3, me, Mason, and Chris. And we got 3 fur babies, our 2 dogs, and our cats. And not to say that we by any means do handle money or do everything we should do with funds and stuff like that. Because we financially been trying to get ourselves back in a better spot. But it took him traveling for work so that things wouldn't be as hard on us. It'd be easier. So that we would be able to take days where we're like, okay, we don't got to focus on any of the bills or any of the little side things. We can focus on if we wanted to do something small around here, or if we just wanted to take a family day, or if we wanted to spend a little extra on something. And we did that for a lot of reasons. We sat down one night and we talked about that. I mean, my husband, he'll be 58 this year. I just turned 42 in December. And we just want to know that we enjoy life and that we get to put something back for the kids when our time is done on earth. That we get to say at the end that we done it. We got through all the mistakes. We got through the struggles, and we were proud of that, And man, it's been a challenge. It's definitely been a challenge. But through God's grace, He provided such a wonderful, wonderful place. And you do got to be careful because sometimes the internet is not always the safest, and you get a lot of ups and downs. But He gave me a place to where I can connect with people. People can connect with me. I can share things. People can share things with me. I never, ever, ever, ever would have met some of the people that I've met unless it was through YouTube. So then that does change my attitude back into the normal. I'm sorry. I don't feel like I have to say I'm sorry, but I apologize because I don't want to go back and forth and make it confusing here on YouTube saying, oh, she's leaving YouTube. Now she's saying she's staying. But I just had to kind of evaluate things. So 3 things I'm looking at now. 1, I want the joy and peace and just the fun when I do videos. And I'm not going to stick to no specific schedule. I will upload when I want to upload. 2, we will remain a variety channel because that's just me. Like I say, I've tried it different ways. And I think I get really, really just all over the place. I get really antsy, I guess you can say. And it never works out for me. So just saying, okay, well, today I'm going to come out and I'm going to mow the yard and I'm going to let y'all see me. And I'm just making up something right now. But I'm going to mow the yard and I'm going to let y'all see me mow the yard. That puts my mind so much at ease versus trying to stick to a specific schedule. And then 3, if my channel still does at some point in my life, do well and it hits its goal, great. I would be thrilled, but I'm not gonna focus on that at this point. I'm gonna focus on just uploading, just enjoying it, and just sharing. Things might switch up a little bit because I know for my planner girls and the ones that enjoy the decorations, I typically try to do those on Mondays because that is when the week starts and that's what carries me throughout the week using my planner, but that may change. For the ones of you that may enjoy just a little bit of everything, that's great. For cleaning videos, I clean every day. Sometimes I clean 4 and 5 times a day, but that may change. I hope you will all still stick around. I hope you will like and subscribe if you enjoy the channel. I completely understand. So many times y'all reach out to me, not even here in the comment section. You reach out to me on Messenger or over on Facebook or Instagram and tell me, Crystal, I'm sorry, I couldn't subscribe, or, because I use an old school phone, or I didn't get to watch, I had a busy day, I'll catch the replays. Never, ever, ever apologize if you can't. I'm not automatically one of these people that expect, because I'm trying to, do something or have a goal in mind. I'm not that type of person. I'm thankful if you're even coming and viewing my channel, just clicking on saying, hey, she's kind of cool. And even if you're clicking out and you're going over to somebody else's channel, I'm happy that you even gave me the time of day to even click in and see if I was your cup of tea. I mean, that is important to me. So I really, 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 from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate my good friend Cheryl. Me and her had a really long conversation just talking about life and talking about my YouTube channel and different things. I really, really appreciate that, Cheryl. I love you. And then I really, really appreciate the good Lord reminding me that I can't just give up and take it down. That it's not that it's selfish, it's that it is been a very welcoming and a good place for people that they don't get to see me on a daily basis, that they do maybe have an option to choose me as an outlet, whether it's learning a different cleaning way or feeling like they get to enjoy Mason and seeing Mason in a lot of our videos, or, and that does kind of soften my heart a lot, because, I remember, and I'm not going to go into no specific details because it's not my place, but I remember back in, I believe it was 2020, and I've been in high school diploma for 4.5 years, and I remember my teacher, Mr. Stephen Lowe, we did his virtual ceremony online, and that was back when the big giant C word was going on. Everybody was quarantined, and I remembered all the beautifulness and the love and the comments and just people talking about how the impact that he had on them and how important it was, and seeing the pictures and stuff they were sharing and talking about his life and stuff. And that was a blessing, y'all. That was a blessing, because a lot of us wouldn't have got to say our final goodbyes. A lot of us wouldn't have got to really even understand without the internet and without seeing him in that way. So, this is kind of I guess you can call it a comeback for me, which I've never left. I probably won't be, I don't know, I may upload something at the end of the week or the weekend. I'm not going to even say I am. I may, but I may not. I have a lot of other things I've been working on. And I could have shared in videos, most definitely, but I didn't. I've been kind of going through my drawers and my clothes and kind of sorting out stuff that I just don't wear anymore and grab for anymore, and kind of refolding and reorganizing those in the drawer, because I will be sharing something with y'all a little bit later on down the road if it happens. We had already shared a good bit with my good friend Cheryl, and that's because she's my friend. Like I say, more like a sister to me. But we don't know yet. It's more of kind of a wait and see. But I'm a pack rat at heart. I have too much stuff, And I'm very, very organized, but even with being as organized as I am, sometimes I'm like, oh, where's that pen? Where's that ink pen? Where's that ink pen I love writing with? And I, like a nutty person, I'm like looking for an ink pen that should be right there where I can grab it. So I've really, really took a lot of time while Mason's home from school to just kind of start working on those areas. I always clean, I always declutter, but I've really kind of dug into areas I typically wouldn't dive into, you know. That's really important to me. And I've also, I don't know if you've heard of it. I should have brought the booklet out. But you can look it up online. It's called Lent. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of Lent. It's a very, very beautiful reading. It gives you scripture reading, prayer, devotionals, and there's different ones, people that do them. And the lady I think her name's Abigail. I can't remember the last name, but it's Abigail something. And yeah, it's just really, really beautiful because the readings, it kind of talks about different things, and then it gives you scripture at the top, and then it gives you a little very, like a prayer down at the bottom. And we're doing ours, I think it started on the 14th. I may be wrong. I'd have to ask my pastor. I think ours started on the 14th of February, and we would continue doing the little booklet up till Easter. And it's a good way of kind of spending that extra time with God, learning scripture, feeling connected, working on disciplining yourself in certain areas. And I love it. I absolutely love it. That's one thing I've been focusing on a lot more. And I do that just with myself in a quiet, calm place. No TV, no distractions, no Mason doing circles around the trailer. Just me and God. And then I love our daily breads. And sometimes, just depending on my mood or how, that day, I might spend an hour, 2 hours, longer than that, enjoying in that and doing that and taking my own notes and gathering stuff from it. So I will be back to uploading. I thought I'd go ahead and share this video with y'all and let you know where I'm at. The lighting, I don't know if that's going to show up in the video or not, because I know some people, I know y'all mean well, but you'll be like, Crystal, the sound was off, or the picture looked kind of funny. And sometimes I can go in and I can spend a little bit of editing and kind of fix it and make it to where that doesn't show up as much, and sometimes I can't, which today I won't even be doing that. But I just wanted to share with y'all. I'll see you later. Bye.